Siobhan?
Winter, you'll be working in Leanne's group today. They're all outside. Do you know where the gardens are?
Yes. Do you?
Have a nice day today with us, Winter.
I never do. Hello, you must be Leanne? I'm Winter.
Oh, hi Winter. Shelley, you can go now, he's here to cover. So you're from our sister nursery?
Yes, that's right.
Good. In that case, then you should know exactly what you're doing so I don't have to waste my time micromanaging you.
Well, aren't you just lovely?
Thanks. I get told that a lot.
I imagine you never hear about how smart you are though, do you?
No.
Anyway, which group's mine?
It's actually these four right here.
Ah, hello. I'm Winter. It's lovely to meet you all.
Johnny, no, you're going to break that.
Here, I've got a great idea how we can do this.
Johnny. Oh. That's better. Go play.
Did I just imagine that, or did you just spray those children with water?
Yes, I did. What's the problem?
The problem is that they're toddlers, they're not cats.
Yes, toddlers who are misbehaving.
Is this a technique you use regularly here?
It's the only technique we use when they're being naughty, okay? It's the best way to get them to learn.
What is it exactly that you think you're teaching them by doing that?
To behave.
Right, you need to get that Shelley person back over here to cover. I need to go and speak to Siobhan.
Oh, thanks, Shelley. Kyle, no.
Siobhan?
I wondered how long it would take before you found a problem with something.
Actually, this problem found me, okay? Are you aware your staff members are spraying the children with water if they deem their behaviour inappropriate?
Yes, and we found it to be very effective at stopping the behaviour straight away.
You can't do that. Parents are leaving children in your care thinking you're teaching them, and instead you're just out there spraying them with water.
If you have a problem with our methods, you can leave.
Oh, I'm going to leave. I'm going straight to the hardware store.
Why the hardware store?
Because I am going to get the biggest, most powerful hose I can find, hook it up in your garden, and any time one of your staff members sprays a child, I'll be spraying them directly in the face with mine.
You can't do that.
Why not? It's an effective way to get them to stop doing it. Or I can just make a call to Autumn and get her on your case.
Fine, I'll get them to stop with the water spray.
Thank you.
You know, just so you're aware, the staff here hate it when you come over from the sister nursery.
And just so you're aware, we'll hate coming here just as much.
Right, in you go, Marigold. Oh, morning, Marigold. How is she today? She's very well, thank you. Good, right, darling. Why don't you go sit down with Carly and she'll get you something to eat, okay? And how are you, Madison? Oh, so sweet of you to ask. I'm fine, thank you. Good. Are you a religious person? My nan made us go to church occasionally when we went to visit her when I was younger, but other than that, no, not really. I see. So have you accepted the Lord into your life?
Oh, well, my mum said you should never open the door to strangers, so... No, I haven't. But then, I don't think he's really come knocking.
You should consider opening up your heart and letting our Lord in. He can steer you clear of any wrongdoing.
Oh, well, he's about 15 years too late for that.
I know you probably think it's funny, but there's so much sin in the world at the moment. There's queer people everywhere.
Yeah, I know, they're everywhere.
It's just awful, isn't it?
I mean, why would I want, the soft touch of a woman's skin or full red lips? Disgusting.
Well, looks like our Lord has already worked here.
Anyway, blessed be the fruit.
Okay, well, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. You okay, Marigold? Oh, ouch.
Marigold, what did you just do?
Oh, it was just a pinch, but don't worry, I'll sort this.
Marigold, do you have sin in your heart?
Oh,
You have to repent so that Jesus can take the sin out of your heart now.
honestly, it's fine, okay? It's no big deal.
Apologise to Madison now so that Jesus can forgive you. Honestly, I will talk to her. It's fine. You don't need to keep shaking her. You sinned. You sinned. Honestly, I'm gay. What? Yeah, I'm even engaged to a woman. I don't know why hell I got on the wrong finger, but yeah, this way. This way. Marigold, I'll talk to you later. That's it, darling. Carly, why don't you just go take her into soft play? Yeah, that's right. Go take her out there. You're queer. And she's out. Yep, I am. So, lay it on me. Maria. Oh, sorry. There we go. The hell was that? That is a charity single that I'm a part of, and God's sake, another charity single. I am so sick of them. Let me guess. All the money is going towards a charity for endangered manhole covers. No, actually, all the money raised from the sales and streams of this song is going to the Trussell Trust. What in God's name is the Trussell Trust? They are a nationwide network of food banks. Why don't you just get the nursery to donate? We are. In fact, 18% of nursery practitioners are setting up their own food banks to help families this Christmas. Do you want to know why? Why? Because nearly 1 in 3 nursery staff have seen children come into the nursery hungry. Why aren't they being fed at home? Because people can't afford to. A whopping 62% of childcare assistants and practitioners earn less than the real living wage. Yeah, I know. I used to work here, remember? So then you more than anyone should understand why we're doing this. I understand the donations. I don't, for the life of me, understand why you're doing a charity single. Because the money that we could collectively raise from this charity single and donate to the Trussell Trust is tenfold what we'd be able to afford to donate individually. If you need an extra incentive, I've got a couple of solos in the song. But you can't sing. Exactly. When's it released? 15th. Fine, I'll buy it, but only because I'm going to enjoy hearing you humiliate yourself in front of the entire country, sounding like a bag of cats being thrown against the wall. I'm going to let that slide, but only because I need your 99p. Selling yourself so cheap, Marjorie. You're talking to a woman who signed up to a dating website called anythingforafreemeal.com. It's so uncomfortable sitting in a car for your lunch break. It's not as nice as the sofas we had. Well, that's what happens when you burn down the nursery. Carly, I should never have told you that. Besides, it wasn't me that started it. It wasn't in the kitchen after all. It started in the baby room. The baby room? Mm-hmm. And when was this confirmed? Only this week. Marjorie got the call from the fire inspector, I think on Monday. So they know how it started then? No, they don't know how it started, just where it started. So we just know for a fact it came from the baby room. Oh! Do you know, we've been so preoccupied with everything going on, I never got a chance to ask you, how was your date that you went on? You know, the one the night before the fire? Oh, it was nothing to write home about. Did you get home in time to straighten your hair? Because I know you were worried you weren't going to have enough time to get ready. Yeah, I managed to get my hands on a pair. You okay? Yeah. Just wondering if I'll end up in juvie or an adult prison. Hiya. Hi? I'm here to collect Lucy. Oh, she's just in the bathroom right now. So who are you? Oh, sorry. I'm Lucy's mum. My mum's always done all the collection and drop-offs, but yeah, it's my first time here collecting her. You're Lucy's mum? Yes, the lady let me in because I showed her my ID and I gave her the password. I'm sorry, but there is no way you are Lucy's mum. I am. No, I'm not buying it, okay? You are way too young to be her mum. I was a teen when I had her, but trust me, when she comes back, she'll tell you I'm her mum. Sorry, not buying it. You're not her mum. What? Sorry to interrupt. Is everything okay here? Not really. This woman is saying that she's Lucy's mum. I am Lucy's mum. Oh, don't worry, darling. I know, okay? I personally checked your ID and you had the password, okay? This is Lucy's mum. There's no way she can be. Look at her. She and I are like the same age. Jodie, you are old enough to be Lucy's mum.
What?
I'm sorry about this. Why don't you come with me to Kill It Lucy, okay? I think Jodie needs a moment alone. She's just realised that she's old enough to be a parent. Okay, so Carly, this is the first parents' evening where you're actually going to be taking the lead with one of the parents.
Yeah, I know.
And how are you feeling about it?
To be honest, I'm a bit nervous.
Don't be. You've watched me do it for years. All you need to remember is all the things you need to go through with the parents.
Yeah.
Do you remember what they are?
Yes, so when they first sit down, I'm going to briefly explain the EYFS framework. Then, with that, I'm then going to go through how their little one is developing in terms of their personal, social and emotional development, their communication and language, and their physical development.
Okay.
Then I'm going to talk to them about activities their little one's doing, you know, the sort of things that kind of piques their interest.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to go over, like, you know, generally how their little one has settled in and how I think they're doing here.
Okay, great.
So I got it right?
No,
What?
that was totally wrong.
But you were nodding and smiling along.
Yeah, because I thought it was really lovely how much thought you'd given to it, but you can't do that.
I have watched you do that year on year. You've always gone through all that stuff with them.
What's the first thing I always do? I always ask if they have any questions first.
How can they have questions first if you haven't gone through all that stuff with them beforehand?
Because all that stuff you just said doesn't make an iota of difference to the questions that they've already arrived with in their head.
Right, so they're going to ask me questions first and then I'm going to go through all that stuff that I've just said. What the? You said I have to ask the questions first and now you're saying that I don't do that at all. What is going on?
Carly, you have 10 minutes per parent, okay? If you answer all the questions they have first and then go through all of that stuff separately, you're there for half an hour.
So if I can't answer all the questions first and then go through all that stuff, what am I supposed to do?
So what you're going to do is ask them if they have any questions and then you're going to incorporate all that other stuff into the answers that you're giving them.
How do you mean?
Okay, so one of the most popular questions we're asked on Parents' Evening is, do they have any friends, okay? Not only can you answer that question, but you can relate it back to their personal, social, and emotional development, so you're linking the two in, so you don't have to just talk about their friendship and then afterwards make it one answer.
Oh, okay. So what if the parent has no questions to begin with?
If they have no questions to begin with, then great, dive into all the other stuff you already mentioned.
Okay, I think I got this. Questions, link it to the EYFS. No questions, just dive straight into the EYFS.
Perfect.
Whoa. What if they have loads and loads and loads of questions?
Then you say, oh, my goodness, we flew through that 10 minutes so fast, didn't we? Well, if you think of any more questions, ask me tomorrow and I'll let you go because I know your little one's probably really tired and wants to go to bed. Also, I can just see a queue piling up in the hallway, so I'll get on to the next parents now.
Okay, so I basically got to kick them out.
Politely, but yes, otherwise we end up with the great backlog of 2018, and to be honest, I think we've all still got PTSD from that night.
Oh, my God, you must have been there quite late. Was it really bad?
Yeah. Marjorie started handing out water and blankets. Good evening. Evening. Jake, did you want to go grab your bag? That's it. Has he been okay today? Oh, he's been fantastic. Just to let you know, he has a book he's going to be taking home with him. Oh, are we allowed to take books home? Yeah, it's just something we're doing for the school leavers because this is what they'll be doing when they go to reception. So he's allowed to take the book home, flick through it, you can read it to him or help him identify any of the letters, look at the pictures, and then he'll bring it back tomorrow. Okay, great, we'll have fun reading it tonight. We'll bring it back in tomorrow. Wonderful, right, well have a lovely evening. See you later, Jake. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Marjorie, you are being ridiculous.
I am not being ridiculous, okay? This line is the divide in our desks. The divide is the divide of the desks, okay? Where my desk ends and yours begins is where the line is, okay? What is this imaginary line you've created on my desk? I have more stuff, okay? So therefore I need more space, so I need a bit more of your desk because there isn't room to actually add an extra desk in here. Yeah, the extra stuff you're talking about are appetizer cans and applications for Love Island, okay? Keep all your mess over there. Amelia May Roberts, don't make me pull rank. Only Shah is allowed to full name me. Excuse me? Yes, how can I help? It's about this one night book scheme you're doing with the school leavers. Oh, don't worry, we're not being strict about the one night, okay? If Jake wants to keep it an extra night or two, he's welcome to. Actually, I'd rather wish he hadn't had it any nights at all. Oh? Oh, this sounds like a problem for someone in the rank of a manager. Is there an issue with the book? Oh, yes, it's a book called My Two Dads. Jake didn't enjoy that. Well, I didn't read it to him. I can't say I care too much for him bringing this type of material home.
Your issue is that it's a same-sex couple.
Yes, so why was this book given to Jake?
Well, actually, the children picked their own books for this scheme, so Jake chose that one.
I see. Well, if he chose this himself, I'm assuming he's being taught this kind of thing and being told it?
Jake can't read, okay? So at the most, he picked that book because he liked the look of it. All he sees is two men on the front.
Okay, well, if you wouldn't mind just making sure he doesn't bring any books like this home again, okay? I can't say I agree too much with it.
So in 2025, we are quite literally judging books by their covers.
It's no judgment. I just don't think Jake is old enough to understand this type of thing.
Do you a favour, why don't you take the book home and read it, since apparently it's only for adults to understand.
Morning.
Good morning, Rosie. Good morning, Jim. How are we today?
The twins are absolutely fine, thank you, but they're hungry.
Grand. Right, did you want to go sit down with Chloe and she'll sort you some breakfast? There you go.
So what's on the agenda for today?
We're going to do some phonics after circle time this morning, but actually Carly has to do one of her assessments in here later this afternoon, so she's got a fun activity planned for them, so we're all very excited about that.
Perfect, I can't wait to hear all about that later. I'll see you tonight.
Grand, see you later.
Good evening.
Good evening, Rosie. Jim, do you want to go get your stuff out your tray? There you go.
Oh, so what was the activity Carly did in the end?
Oh, it's all about getting the children to identify foods that perhaps are more healthy than others. They really enjoyed it.
Oh, great. And what about the phonics? How did they get on with that?
Grand.
Would you say one is doing better than the other?
No, they're both doing really well.
Okay, but is one maybe picking it up better than the other?
Maybe Rosie's picking up like the tiniest bit faster, but honestly, they're both doing grand.
Got it. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Jim. Jim, your teacher tells me you've not been doing as well as Rosie today, so Rosie, you'll get the treat when we get home. Jim, do better in your phonics tomorrow. Maybe you'll get the treat.
Sorry, I didn't realise that what I said was going to be used to determine who got a treat.
Yep, that's how we do it in our household. Whoever does better gets a treat, and you said Rosie did better.
Yeah, I said no such thing. I said that Rosie was picking up a little bit faster, but they were both doing great.
Okay, well then when Jim starts picking up faster, he'll get the treat.
Or they just both get a treat.
Kids can line up at the door. There we go.
See you tomorrow.
So I do it this way because it always then pushes the other to do better, you know?
What I know is that this is going to create a lot of resentment between these two if you keep pitting them against each other.
No, it's healthy competition.
Yeah, they just learned about what was healthy today, and I can tell you for a fact that they would tell you that this is not it.
Okay, well, thank you for your input, Sasha.
Right, Chloe, put the word out. They've always achieved the exact same thing every single day.
Marjorie.
Hello. Hello, Emery. Hello, Dorian. How are you?
Hot.
Oh, I'm going to pretend you're actually here to see me and not to just use the aircon.
It's just until the house is fixed.
Reese, not with you?
No, but given that you bite his head off any time he sets foot in the nursery, can you blame him?
Thick of the water, I see.
Hello, hello. Autumn, I'm sorry, I just had to pop my head in to see you all. Hello.
Congratulations on your twins.
Thank you.
They don't really look alike, do they?
They're not identical.
Still, they just look completely different from each other.
To be fair though, Autumn and her brother look nothing alike, so you know, siblings sometimes just will take after different parents.
Still, they shared a womb for such a long time, so for one to come out brunette and the other to come out ginger, it's quite unusual.
Well, they may have shared the same digs for 9 months, but they're still their own people.
Is it true with twins they feel each other's pain, so like, you know, if one gets hurt, the other one will feel it?
I wouldn't know. I've never hurt my children.
Oh, of course, it's a twin thing, isn't it? Oh, speaking of which, being that they're twins, were they IVF? Is that how you had them?
Are we allowed to ask how somebody just conceived their
Just
child?
good old-fashioned adult cuddles.
Oh, okay.
Goodness, that was personal.
I agree, your question was extremely personal.
Well, congratulations again. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
I'm sick to the back teeth of people thinking that just because they are twins they share one mind, and that also means it's okay to ask how they were conceived.
Is this not the first time you've been asked?
It's the first time today, but it is only 9:45. Give me a few more hours and I've been asked several more times.
Oh, how was yours and Winter's 1 year wedding anniversary?
It was lovely. He was able to put his dance lessons to good use. Thank you again for having Dorian and Emery overnight.
Oh, it was no trouble. Reese stayed up all night with them. How generous of him. Anything to give you two the night off. So what'd you get up to? If she don't answer that, I'll just use the same answer you gave her.
Okay, well, if he does need that today, if I can just get you to sign that in, just so we've got permission to do that. Hi, Charlotte, can I just leave Toby there and nip off, please? Sorry, if you wouldn't mind just hanging on just one moment, just so I could do handover with you, please. Okay, well, as soon as you're done with this parent, if you could just quickly do it with me, please.
Oh, sorry, I was actually next in line to do handover.
Oh, okay, well, I'm in a bit of a rush, so if you wouldn't mind, just let me just quickly nip in and then I can go.
I'm actually in a rush too, so if you wouldn't mind just wait until I've done my handover, please.
Okay, well, I've got somewhere I need to be, so if I can just nip in front of you and just get out, please.
Yeah, I think everyone's got somewhere they need to be, okay? So I am next in line for handover.
Great, thank you. Oh, sorry, are we nearly done?
I'm sorry, look, I have already said I'm next in line for handover. I was here first.
I get that, but literally, I'm on such a time crunch, okay? I need to be somewhere at 9.
And I need to get to work.
Okay, but the thing I need to get to doesn't just wait around, okay? It just starts. So, Charlotte, can we... See you later on.
This parent was first, but I'll be really, really quick.
Okay, look, it's 5 to 9, okay? And my little one will miss breakfast if I don't get this done now.
Mikey's absolutely fine today. He'll probably just need like a little small bowl of cereal.
My little one also needs cereal.
Okay, that's fine. They can both have cereal.
Great, well, I'm going to go now because it's literally like 3 minutes to 9 and I've still got to get home.
Bye. Well, that was a little rude, but I can understand you can be a little bit stressed when you're caught in traffic.
She wouldn't have been caught in traffic.
Is that her walking into our house across the road?
Yes,
Her morning TV show starts at 9.
wow.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, were you all okay today?
Yeah, I just needed to speak to you about Kayla's sleep routine.
Yeah, sure, of course.
So she has been having her naps at 10 and 2. However, lately, she's not wanting the 2 o'clock nap if she has a nap at 10 o'clock.
Okay, I see. So are we amalgamating the 2 into one after lunch nap?
Well, the thing about dropping the morning nap is that she's getting very, very tired. So she needs to be down for that nap very quickly after lunch.
Okay, what kind of time are we thinking?
So I need her to be down for that nap at 12 o'clock.
Well, lunch is at 11:45.
That's fine. If you just sit with her and help her wolf down her lunch in like 10 minutes, she'll be down by the nap for 12. Easy.
True, but given the fact that we have 8 other babies, with all of them needing help as well, lunch doesn't really tend to end until around 12:30.
Oh, okay. So could you feed her first, put her down for a nap, and then feed the others?
Well, we wouldn't be able to just have one baby eating their lunch while the rest just watch on. However, I can make sure she's the first one to get her bowl in front of her.
That's fine. Whatever you've got to do to make sure she's in bed by 12.
I mean, we can probably push it to like maybe 12:15.
I want it to be 12.
I'm so sorry, but we genuinely wouldn't be able to spare a staff member to take one child into the sleep room while the other 2 tackle lunch. So 12:15 would probably be the earliest we do, so we could take 2 other children in with her as well.
Yeah, 12:15 will not work.
I mean, it's only the difference of 15 minutes, but it's those 15 minutes we would need to wrap up lunch.
No, 12:15 won't work because that's the time I want her up by.
Pardon?
So I want her to go down for a nap at 12, be up at 12:15, and then she'll be nice and tired by the time it comes down for the nap for 2 p.m.
Sorry, so we're not merging the 2 naps at all. She's still having 2. Yes, I'd eventually like her to have just a 2 p.m. nap, but this way I'm kind of getting her used to it and just giving her a tiny little recharge in the middle. I feel like if we put a tired baby down for a nap at 12 and then wake her up at 12:15, she's going to be very angry. But it's enough of a nap to see her through till 2. She'll be tired, yes, but I think this is the best way to kind of like wean her onto just a 2 p.m. nap. I think for everyone's sanity, I have to kind of respectfully disagree.
It states in your policies you have to respect the parents' wishes. So, anyway, let me know how it goes because we haven't tried it at home yet. And, yeah, good luck with it. She's going to be an absolute demon if we wake her up after only 15 minutes.
Maybe we, couldn't wake her up, so we just had to let her sleep.
Look at me bringing out your criminal side. You laugh, but I genuinely do feel like a criminal doing this. Mia, you're not 21 anymore. Dry to very dry. Oh, are you doing this Skin Me online consultation? No. Yeah, sure, I'll just see you on your phone. Don't know what you saw, but I certainly wasn't doing that. Oh my Christ. What? You don't want to admit that you want to use the same skincare that I use. Please, Marjorie, why would I spend my money to make this look like that? I can't believe this. The woman who said that my skin looks like a turkey sandwich left out on a hot day is now trying to buy the same skincare that I use. Marjorie, you need to get back to the opticians and get a stronger prescription because that is not what I was doing.
Hey Mia, how are you getting on with this going to be online consultation? Oh. Anyway, baby, I use this going to be daily doser, but you were asking which one Marjorie uses. I just want to double check. This is the one you use as well, Marjorie, right?
That's right, my love. Oh, Mia, you've picked a great time to go for my skincare because right now they're offering trial sizes of the sun cream, serum, moisturiser, all for free.
Great. Obviously, I explained why I couldn't let you use this one because the ingredients in it are formulated to my skin, but I want to bring it down as well to show you. Look, they personalise it with the name. It's very cute. Anyway, my lunch break's nearly over, so I have to get back to work. But any questions about this going to be online consultation, just ask Marjorie because she's an expert. She uses this stuff all the time. Hence, the glow. Thank you.
You want to be me so bad. Next thing you know, you'll be wearing the uniform I am as well.
Marjorie, all the uniforms are the same. That's quite literally the point. That's why they're called uniforms.
Stop it, please! তোমাদের দুজনের জন্য আমার চাকরি হারিয়েছি আমি।
নীল 1 সপ্তাহ হয়ে গেছে তুমি সাসপেন্ড হয়েছো, তুমি আমাকে জানাওনি।
আচ্ছা, বাসার মধ্যে তো
মা একা হাতে সবকিছু গোছাতে পারবে না। আমি কয়েকটা দিন ওই বাড়িতে যেয়ে থাকবো।
বোনের বিয়ে বন্ধ করো না, বন্ধ করো, তুমি বন্ধ করো। বেশি প্রশ্ন করে চোখ বন্ধ রেখো কিন্তু।
কি ব্যাপার, চাবি দিয়ে দরজা খুলছো যে? মা বাসায় নেই?
কি ব্যাপার, তুমি এখনো ফ্রেশ হও নাই কেন?
ফ্রেশ হব, কিন্তু ভাবছিলাম
খাম্বার মতো দাঁড়িয়ে আছিস। বৌমা কোথায়? বৌমাকে ডাক। বৌমা, বৌমা।
অবন্তি,
হাতে টাকা নেই, বউকে উপহার দিবে ঠিক আছে, তাই বলে
জীবনকে জটিল করে দেখলে জটিলতায় ভরে যায়, যদি কেউ সহজ করে দেখে তাহলে সত্যি সত্যি রূপকথার মতো হয়ে যায়।
আমি একজন সহজ মানুষ, সব ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু এই ধরনের ফান এপ্রিল ফুল প্র্যাঙ্ক এগুলো আমি পছন্দ করি না।
আমি বিয়ে করতে হবে খরচ বাড়ানোর জন্য।
ইম্পসিবল। আর তাছাড়া আপনি শাহরুখ খানও না যে আপনার সব কন্ডিশন আমাকে মেনে নিতে হবে।
কিন্তু কথাই হচ্ছে না, ডোন্ট জাজ এ বুক বাই ইটস কভার।
মানে আপনাকে অনেক সুন্দর লাগছে আজকে। কি ঠিক বললাম না?
কিন্তু হঠাৎ করে আবেগ উঠবে, আবার আবেগ চলে যাবে। বিজ্ঞাপনটা দিয়ে ফেলাইছি, আর 20,000 টাকা আমি মিনিমাম পাইতাম।
তোমার জন্য আমার অফিসে লেট হয়।
অফিসে যাওয়ার জন্য এত মাথা গরম হয়ে যায়, বাসায় আসার জন্য এত মাথা গরম হয় না তোমার?
তাই নাকি? আমার উপর খবরদারি করতে আসবে না। আমি অনেকক্ষণ যাবত বসে আছি, আপনি কিছু বলছেন না কেন?
এই রুমে এখন আমি আর তুমি ছাড়া কেউ নেই।
ম্যাডাম আমি রিজাইন।
আমি তোমার স্যালারি লাখ টাকা করে দেব।
এই দাঁড়াও, রাত 2টার দিকে তোমার অফিস থেকে ফেরার সময় হলো।
লাখ টাকা কামানো মানুষের রাত দিন বলে কোনো শব্দ হয় না। বলছিলাম না সব উড়াই দিব।